r/Tales from the Creep by SydneySapphire. Pretty to the teeth and bones. A different kind of tooth fairy. I'm reaching out to Reddit to voice my concerns about the witch in Greenwich Woods. I can't find her anymore, and I've got a bone to pick with her. I'll start from the beginning. I guess that's only makes sense. My sister is beautiful. The kind of beauty that commands attention, wanted or unwanted. The kind of beauty that makes you feel jealous and envious, feel more than intense than rage. My sister, Colleen, could make a man if she asked him to. Don't swing that way. Sorry, buddy. Oh! Shit, now I'm gonna have to start over. That was really funny. Okay, I'm really excited. This is going so good. Okay, starting now. I'm not gonna restart stream. We're just gonna keep going. r/Tales from the Creeps by SydneySapphire. Pretty to the teeth and bones. A different kind of tooth fairy. I'm reaching out to Reddit to voice my concerns about the witch in Greenwich Woods. I can't find her anymore, and I've got a bone to pick with her. I'll start from the beginning. I guess that's only makes sense. My sister is beautiful. The kind of beauty that commands attention, wanted or unwanted. The kind of beauty that makes jealousy and envy feel more intense than rage. My sister, Colleen, could make a man if she asked him to. Kara! Colleen shouted down from the top of the stairs. Can you get me more of the lemony limey lotion that you got from the salon when you go into work? I let Tara borrow mine, and she won't give it back. She's not answering my texts. I took a deep breath, grabbed my keys. Do you have money to pay me back? Yeah, she yelled. My mom stopped me on the way out. Try not to be home too late. Your sister's graduation party is tonight. I nodded and kissed her on the cheek. I left my house and made my way down to the salon in Greenwich. And if you've ever been to Greenwich, you'd know that the salon is the busiest shop on Main Street. Girls rush in and out, fussing over the prices, but still buying the shit anyways. I worked at the front desk, scheduling hair and nail appointments since April. At this point, I think I've been poisoned by hairspray and bleach more fumes. But damn, I make great commission. And I've admittedly started to like the chemical smell. If it was a candle, I'd probably buy it. When I walked through the door, my coworker, Canyon, was restocking the lotion my sister wanted. Toss me one, I said, laying down my purse and keys. My sister wants more of it. You've got to stop buying stuff for your sister, Kara. I shrugged. She's my sister. I love her. She'll pay me back. And I'd love to have a full head of hair, but that doesn't mean it's gonna happen. He replied sarcastically, rubbing his gleaming bald head. I smirked. Just hand me the damn lotion. She's upset because I think her new friend Tara has caught on. Caught on to what? Canyon asked. Caught on to the fact that her boyfriend has the hots for my sister. You don't know that, Canyon retorted. Yeah, I do. Tara and her boyfriend invited Colleen to the lake yesterday. And my sister wore that Barbie pink bikini with the gold chains around her perfect little 25-inch waist. Tara and her boyfriend will no longer be dating in about 2 to 3 business days. You watch. Interjection. Already I hate her sister. To be honest, I could not. If you, genuinely, that paints such a good illustration of what she's saying of, her beauty is so intense, more intense than rage. It's like you're so jealous. I've had one person like that in my life, and not even gonna lie, that was such a hard time for me. I can't imagine that being my sister. Ooh, I don't know. What do you guys think? Could you have a sister like that? Could you be cool with it? I don't know if I could be, to be honest with you. Canyon dramatic. I'd crash out. Oh my gosh. Hi, welcome, Marie. I'm so glad you're here. I'd crash out too. I'd be so pissed. Proxy's like, nah. I'm gonna be honest. If I had a sister that was better than me in every way, and she could turn heads when she walked in a room, I think I would just leave. I don't think I could be there. I thought it was my sister for a sec. Oh no. What do you mean my 24-inch waist? Can someone grab a tape measure? I need to see if I can compete. I know I can't. Okay. Canyon dramatically sighed. Ugh, your sister is beautiful. Goddess level with curves like a peach. Better than you, impossible. Are we about to kiss right now? Oh my god. You are already a goddess. See, this is why I'm in love with you. This is why you guys hype me up so much. It's definitely helping with my crippling sense of self-esteem. You talking about yourself again? Am I that self-absorbed? He looked over at me, and I saw the wicked little thought twinkling behind his eyes. I didn't look like she did. At this point, I was used to it. Oh, that's heart-wrenching. That's crushing. Colleen has tumbles of honey-colored hair, naturally wavy and silken. She never wore braces like I had to, and she's never had to diet or exercise. Again, I'm hating the sister. Oh my god, I'm so jealous. This girl is fictional, and I'm like, okay, we get it. Let's move to a new story. I can't handle the jealousy. Her activities included bronzing herself by the pool and lathering herself in a goddess gold, a $50 tanning lotion that smells like vanilla and cashmere. I'm not like her in the slightest. I hide from the sun and I heat like a vampire. And I'm a stick. From the bottom to the top. I'm sorry, that's giving a little bit of like, I'm not like other girls. It's giving Bella from Twilight of, I'm just so skinny and pale. Okay, girly. I hide from the sun and heat like a vampire. I'm a stick from the bottom to the top. And if I wear shorts, my ass looks like two pancakes fighting under a blanket. Flat, not curvy. Stick-like, not peachy. I'd like to say I'm not green with envy, but sometimes I am. Sister sounds like she looks like an IMVU character. For fucking real. Sister does sound like that. The doorbell rang as a customer entered the shop. I greeted her warmly, smiling brightly with the teeth my parents paid good money to straighten. She was a middle-aged woman with bright blue eyes, nearly white. I didn't recognize her, and I knew everyone in Greenwich. She wore flowy clothing. Her hair was a cape of curls. As she walked to the counter, she smelled incredible, like herbs and spices intertwined with fresh mint and clove. We weren't jealous of her. No way, we don't need that pancake. Oh my gosh. I need a new facial cream, she said sweetly. Can you help me find one? Canyon responded first. The facial creams are on the right wall. Let me take... She stopped him before he could finish. I want her to help me, she said, elegantly gesturing towards me. She has clear, beautiful skin, don't you think? Canyon's cheeks burned red. Usually, customers preferred his bubbly personality. She does, he mumbled, pushing me towards her. I gave him a frightened look because I didn't sell facial creams as well as I did the lotions, perfumes, and hair products. My voice shook. Do you want unscented or scented? Unscented. The more natural, the better, she whispered. Her voice was low and soothing, like a gentle breeze. Immediately, I want to fuck her. Immediately, I'm down. I'm down bad for this girl. She sounds like a GILF. I fall in love with her. We are so connected. we are. Don't fucking clip that, Proxy. Okay. We reached the wall, and I picked out a few of the facial creams that my sister always used. My sister likes these, I chirped, trying to sound more like Canyon. This one she puts on in the morning. She says that it firms the skin, and this one hydrates. She puts it on at night. Let's make a movie together. The woman didn't bother to look at the creams. She was looking at me, studying me. I could feel her examining the curve of my cheeks, the pull of my mouth. You're a small little thing, a wisp in the wind. New standard set. If an older GILF doesn't tell me that I'm a small, petite little thing, a wisp in the wind, I don't know if I can... She gotta step up her game. I clenched my teeth, scared to answer. Happy Pride! Happy Pride! Wait, how connected are we? Happy Pride, y'all. Perfect story for Pride. Multiple hot ladies. We have Bella from Twilight, beautiful goddess sister, and a GILF. I don't think anything could be better, to be honest, at this point. I'll be staying here a few days while I recuperate. I just blessed a very quaint little rest home, she scoffed. I practically dug my way out. She grabbed the firming cream from my hand. I'm going to pay for this, but I want you to bring it by my house. I don't think we can do deliveries, ma'am. But if I'd been wiser, I'd have noticed my boss, Linda, staring behind me. Linda's grade A bitch. I'd love to say she embodied a girl's girl mentality as the owner, but in fact, she was not the kind in the slightest. Kara, you can certainly make a delivery out of town when you're off today, Linda said behind me, placing her perfectly manicured hands on my shoulder. Kara would love to come by. Leave your address at the desk. I thought about arguing with her or telling her that I can't be late for my sister's graduation party, but the words never left it out of my mouth. Turns out I'm a shadow in the wake of a pretentious, egotistical woman named Linda. Happy Pride, just missing in our story. Sounds like the next video on the blue. For real, I need a girl that I can work with. She smiled, and my body shivered in response. I swallowed hard, the feeling of my chest tightening anxiety. The smell of her filled my mind, and I couldn't have even looked away or run if I wanted to. I'll see you later, Carrigan. I flinched. How did she know my name? Everyone calls me Kara. She left the shop after she paid, leaving her address on the counter, but she turned around to look at me more than one time. Her eyes. Something was wrong with her eyes. They were too bright, glowing in a way that eyes might look if something was not quite right. They say that sociopaths have shark eyes. Hers were similar, but something else lay beneath. Something miracle and strange. The rest of the day went by quickly, and as soon as it was time to leave, we swept the floors, emptied the trash, washed out of the sinks, and the salon would reopen tomorrow, and we'd have more customers rushing in to nab their favorite products, have their hair cut or their nails polished. And I would stand behind the counter like the dutiful little employee, just trying to get my next paycheck. Bye, Kara, Kenyon shouted as I walked out of the shop, holding the scrap of paper which the woman had written her address. I walked to my car in annoyance, muddling about unfairness and labor laws, but I was still going there anyways. When I reached the place and turned off the main road, I nearly turned around. It was a brick road with a broken mailbox. The trees curled towards the road, making it a tunnel. Their branches stretched down like claws, preparing to snatch an unexpected passerby. I looked at the salon gift bag and the face cream folded neatly inside by Laura. I took a deep breath and turned down the driveway. I'm a brick road. Okay. Wow, you're really holding our stream together, Proxy. It wasn't a long driveway, but it was enough to keep the woman's home tucked safely in the woods from prying eyes. Once I saw her small cottage, I sat in my car for a second, taking in the incredible surroundings. Oh my god, she's a GILF and she has a cottage. Oh, I'm getting a little, whew. Her stone cottage was nestled within the woods, lovingly hugging by willow trees and accent oaks. The door was dark green, and her porch and the steps were stained a dark red. Fuck, that's hot. Lit lamps guided the pathway towards her door, and I couldn't help but gaze in disbelief. I stepped out of my car, unable to stop myself. A beautiful garden of flowers grew before me. Tulips, roses, bleeding hearts, and their aroma was intoxicating. The more I inhaled, the less frightened I felt. More plants grew luxuriously around the home, vibrant and colorful. Each was as wild and stunning as the last. Fireflies danced in the coming night, flitting from plant to plant. Ferns sprouted up from the ground like fans, dipping and turning as the wind blew. I had never seen something so incredible and exotic. See, that's also what I say when I see you, chat. The woman must have heard my car pulled up because she stepped out of her house. A grin stretched across her face. I was wondering when you'd come by. Come in, dear. I really just need to drop this off and leave. My sister's graduation party is tonight. It's really important to her. She raised her eyebrow. Oh, well, that explains it. Explains what? I asked. She laughed. Explains you. You haven't fully blossomed yet. Girls your age usually have found something to entertain them. My breath caught in my throat. I wouldn't say that. I like to write and read, and I'm good at school. She shook her glossy smiles and chuckled. Why don't you come inside? I can help you. I can give you purpose. So chat, what do we think right now? If this happened to you, if you were in this position, would you go into her home? Please lay your predictions. Keep in mind, you have your sister's party. That's a big thing. Immediately, yes. Carlos says, oh, I'm folding. Oh, I'm folding. Oh my God, I'd be so down. Oh, fuck yeah. Thank you, Anthony. Yeah, I'm like, I am in there. So, like, you would have to pull me out. Oh my God, with no hesitation. Okay, just so we know, whatever comes next, we all wanted. Remember, this is a horror story. I'm not reading erotica. Like, we're in it now. Okay, we're all going in our house. We're gonna see what happens. Princess Phoebe! Oh my God! My Phoebe! Hello. I'm coming out dry. Me too. Princess Phoebe, to catch you up if you haven't been watching, we're reading this really good story. Basically, girl has a gorgeous sister, works at a salon. Really pretty GILF comes by and basically makes her go to her house to deliver something, and she's just about to go in. It's a beautiful cottage. I'll take that chance. Me too. Death or hot GILF? Ooh. It's really not a contest. I'm taking the GILF. GILFs need love too. You know, something that really pisses me off is like there's TikTok comments going on right now that's like, even if the rapper is candy's still sweet even if the rapper wrinkly. Which I understand the point of that, but I'm like, that's candy always sweet. Rapper does not matter. What matters is, you know, the candy. I don't know. It just kind of rubs me the wrong way. I'm like, wrinkles are adding to it. The more wrinkly your candy is, the better. Have you ever, you know those candies that sit at the bottom of GILF's purse? Like the little ones that look like strawberries? Oh, I'll take 10 of those, you know? Duff by GILF, we're gonna see. She shook her glossy curls and chuckled. Why don't you come inside? I can help you. I can give you purpose. Those are my favorite. Women are like wine. I looked back at my car, wondering if I should even go in. Do it! She seemed harmless enough. Part of me itched to go through her front door, but a little voice in the back of my mind was too loud to ignore. Ooh, intuition, don't ignore that, girl. I pushed it back. further and further. Her offer felt like an opportunity. What could a woman like her want with someone like me, anyways? She ushered me in before I could protest. I walked in like a rabbit entering a fox's den. I was caught. Ooh, that gave me chills. Beautiful fucking writing. Beautiful writing. What a wild ride, right? Inside the cottage smelled amazing. Something was cooking on her stove and it smelled so delectable that I might eat it with my bare hands, allowing my flesh to melt in the pot. Low-key, the way she's writing this is making me feel like her mental sanity, like between the plants smelling really good and just that's a fucking wild thing to say. I would never be like, oh wow, that smells so good, let me melt my skin to eat it. So something's going on here immediately. How funny would this be if it's supposed to be a horror story and we kind of got it turned into an erotic one? I think that's going to happen with most of our stories here, to be honest, chat, because we're all kind of degenerates. Her home was hand-painted, bright and unusually colorful. Her furniture and decorations were a mix of ornate rugs, beaded lamps, and plushy, comfy chairs. Love it. Vines traced up the walls, and crystals hung from each curtain. Plants and flowers of every shade and variation rested on the floor in gorgeous terracotta pots. It was comey and homey. I felt like I was being wooed and connived by the enchanting colors and smells. As I sat down, clutching my paper bag with the facial cream, I watched as the woman weaved through the kitchen. She hummed to herself. And somehow, it echoed around the room. I could feel her voice thrumming through my ribs. Something shiny on the floor caught my eye. As I bent down, I picked it up. It was a silver single coin and a tooth carved into the metal. I set it down on the table beside me, noticing how clean her home was. There was no dust or crumbs, cat hair, dog hair, or even human hair. People with long hair usually shed like a husky, so I was surprised. But there, sitting on a bookcase before me, I saw something I didn't expect. It was a jar full of teeth. Big teeth, small teeth, old teeth, capped teeth. Her voice broke my train of thought. "Cardigan," she said, walking closer to me. "I wonder, do you know why I wanted you to come in here?" Carlos was like, "Oh, she's a witch. Yeah. Oh, that. What are you reading? Welcome. Hi. I'm so glad you're your first time chat. Hi, Cakesman. We are reading a story from Tales from the Creep. It's Pretty to the Teeth and Bones, a Different Kind of Pretty by Silver Siren, I'm pretty sure. Let me scroll up. Yeah, SydneySapphire. I just be making up points at this time. So it's really exciting. It's really good. It's good. Reddit horror stories. Yeah. Do you know why I wanted you in here? I shook my head. I hadn't thought that far into it, but I was also feeling a little woozy. Something in the air was making me float, dulling my senses and clouding my mind. She smirked. "I can help you, Cardigan." I love, okay, her name is Carrigan. I've never heard that before, though. I'm calling her Cardigan. I'm sorry so much. "I can help you, Carrigan. I specialize in helping the unwanted, unappreciated, and unhappy. You're all those things, dear, and I can make them see you." She thumbed down my cheek, tracing my chin and jaw. "I could make you pretty to the teeth and bones." Ooh, immediately, nipples hard. Immediately scared. A little bit. Low-key, that's giving Ursula. Is this not? It is literally, this is such good writing. It's so scary. Nice, I've been following. I just never seen you live. Yeah, I'm gonna start streaming like every day. I'm so happy to see you here. First time chatter, Karma Blaster XD. Yeah. 100% it is. It's getting freaky in here, chat. Is it just me or is it getting a little spooky? I think this is a great story. This is amazing writing. I stared at the woman, unsure whether I was afraid or shocked. I didn't feel unappreciated. I didn't feel unhappy or unwanted. I don't think I need her services. She's barking up the wrong tree. I'm glad you're here too. But something she said broke me from my trance and I stood up. I really need to get going. I offered her the bag and she shook her head. You take it. Think of it as a gift. This is a Reddit story. We're reading from the subreddit Tales from the Creep. It's really good. It's a great story. But I don't need this. She laughed. You'll find it's no longer what you think it is. My hand shook as I clutched the bag. I had no idea what she meant, but I was also too scared to argue. She led me to the door and guided me down the wooden steps. Come back, Kerrigan, she whispered, pulling her woolen shawl over me. I'll be here, waiting. My skin crawled at the thought. I got in my car and I beelined it back to my house. I was already late, no thanks to Linda. I drove home in silence. When I walked inside, I heard the sounds of clinking glasses and laughter. My parents, some of their friends, and my sister were drinking out of those fancy flute glasses that my mom reserved for special occasions. My mom walked out of the dining room. She was tipsy, giggling to herself, and barely able to focus on me. Your sister got into the first choice of college. Isn't that exciting for her? She got the letter today. I smiled and ran to the kitchen to hug Colleen. That's so exciting. Colleen jumped up and down in front of me, and then she let me go. Did you get that lotion? I nodded and pulled it out of my purse. It was $38. Can I pay you later? She asked, not even paying attention to the price. Yeah, it's no big deal. It came out of my paycheck, but whatever. The party ended within the hour, and Colleen and I were left to clean up. I walked to the kitchen table and began collecting the cards she'd received. I opened one, and a $100 bill fell out. Inside it read, Enjoy college, Colleen. We are so proud of you. I grabbed another, saying the same a variety of messages with money tucked inside. I walked to Colleen and handed her the cards. The background music switching up at the perfect moment. Yes. So happy. Thanks for commenting. She nodded, pulling a pair out of the flute glasses to the sink to soak. So you've got the money to pay me back for the lotion? I asked, raising an eyebrow. But that money is for college. It's not for frivolous things like dinky lotion. That dinky lotion was $38 clean. She shrugged. It's a big deal. Can you just return it? No, I said, my cheeks burning red. It's non-refundable. My mom heard us beginning to argue and she walked into the kitchen. What are you two fussing about? Kara wants me to pay for this stupid lotion with my college money, Colleen whined. No, I want her to pay me back for it. She asked me to get some more before Tara, because Tara won't give hers back. Is that true? My mom asked, looking at my sister. Colleen huffed and paused. Yeah, Tara and her boyfriend broke up and she blames me. She won't answer my text to give her back the lotion. Tears slipped down my sister's cheeks. She told me she doesn't want to be my friend anymore. I rolled my eyes. Yeah, whatever. That's why you wore your sexiest bikini to the lake, because you wanted to have a lifelong friend. Bullshit. What did you expect to happen? Ooh, okay. A little bit of armchair moment. I understand being frustrated if your sister doesn't want to pay back the lotion that you bought. And when you're working like a salon job at the front desk, $38 is a lot of money. because that doesn't usually pay very well, because I tried to apply there once, and I obviously they didn't hire me because I don't really look like the type of girl that work a front desk of a tanning salon. But I just mean, like, I understand being upset by that. And I understand also the sister's point of, like, I don't want to use that money, it's for college. Is it the right thing to do? No, I think you should pay back your debts first. But at the same time, I'm like, I understand her wanting to set that aside. But at the same time, you could have said, like, oh, well, I'm getting paid this day, or I'll get the money to you then. I'd really like to save that. Like, just have communication. But then I really hate how, like, whiny the sister was. And then immediately it went from whining to I'm the victim. Like, poor me, I'm the victim. I just don't really like that. But I also really don't feel like the girl reading the story, I guess our narrator, Cardigan, that's a little slut-shamey. That's a little bit like an inside thought. I wouldn't say, like, like, I'm gonna be honest, you shouldn't get mad at, you know your sister's beautiful. I don't feel like her sister wearing a bikini to the beach, like, I think what she's insinuating is, like, she tried to get her boyfriend to break up with her. I don't know, I just feel like that's a little icky. Nah, bitch better pay me up. Give me my $38. I'd say at least pay something, even if it's like $2. I get that. That whole interaction, kind of stepping back, I'm like, that's like such sisterhood, to be honest. Like, that's such a sibling thing to do. Immediately, the sister is getting on my nerves. Imagine being perfectly beautiful, a goddess, gorgeous blonde hair, tiny waist, beautiful curves, and, like, you're used to getting everything you want from everybody, so as soon as things don't go your way, you cry. It might not be manipulative on purpose, but that definitely feels like a learned behavior, because when you cry, you'll get your way. I don't really like that. Yeah, it's not her job to control her eyes. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you're gonna go to the beach anyways, and if she's this beautiful, like, if she's really a goddess, and the way the OP, I watch too much Reddit stories, if she's really as beautiful as OP is insinuating, she could have worn, like, a fucking baggy t-shirt, got in the water, and it would cling to her body as she stood up, and the boyfriend would have, like, broken up with the girlfriend. Like, that's not really fair of OP. Hey, yo, sounds like my sister, lol. Ooh. To be clear, are you saying you want to have sex with your sister? I'm gonna move past that. Let's read the next part. I rolled my eyes. Yeah, whatever. Oh, my dad overheard and shook his head. Kara, go up to your room. That was hateful. Yeah, low-key. Good parenting. She's just trying to get me out of paying for the lotion, I shouted. That came out of my paycheck. No. Okay, I'm really glad you said that. For the record, I see what you mean. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I see what you mean of, like, your sister's a whiny brat, not like she looks, oh my god, clipped out of context. Don't fucking clip me. Oh no. That's a wild time to enter. Welcome, a toke. Oh my gosh. She better give him that hawk to it to get him back. No. If this was a Reddit story, I would say she should keep the boyfriend broken up with. I don't really feel like it's fair to end the friendship because your friend is super hot. Like, if your boyfriend sees another girl that's, like, objectively a 10 out of 10 and he breaks up with you on the spot, he's not a good man, in my opinion. Like, that's not a boyfriend you should want to keep. I don't think she should give him the hawk to it to earn him back. The trash took itself out at that point a little bit. There's always going to be hot girls. Now, personally, when I've been in relationships, I'm not opposed to ogling. I do it too. People have eyeballs. But breaking up with your partner because you see somebody really hot at the beach is like, you're that audacious to think that you have a chance, and you're willing to throw our entire relationship away for the mere chance to get with the 10 out of 10. A lot of self-confidence in that. You must not like me a lot. Chat, if you know this yet, the cord will give you this lovely Lady Ghost life. Thank you. Yeah, join the Discord. Join the Discord. Thank you so much. Window shopping is always free, but beautiful faces aren't worth beautiful souls. See, this is why you should be posting on Reddit. That's amazing. That's a really great take. Next time, you should manage your money better, he replied curtly. Okay, low-key, last thing before we keep reading. If that was me, it seems like this has been happening through their whole relationship, and she's just kind of like whiny and cries to get her way and kind of like uses her sister and uses everybody around her. I would like drop it, and the next time she asks for something, I'd say no. Like, I'm never buying you something again because, like, when did you pay me back for the lotion? I wouldn't. No. That's, at that point, you're like, you know who your sister is. Don't buy stuff for her, especially something expensive that, like, you have to pay for. And I would use that lotion. I would not give it to my sister. I'd keep it. I'm like, okay, well, give me the lotion back. So, tears gathered in the corner of my eye, burning as I refused to let them fall. I strode out of the kitchen upstairs to my room. Then, and only then, I could cry. I flopped onto the bed and I curled into a little ball. Unwanted, unappreciated, unhappy. Such simple words to describe all the things swirling around me right now. I took a deep breath and looked at the paper bag I'd thrown into my room before joining the party. It lay on its side where I tossed it, but instead of a facial cream, I saw a tiny vial. It was a glittering purple hue, and it glowed. I wiped the tears from my cheeks and got up to pick it up. I held that bag the entire time I was in the woman's house. I didn't even know her name, and I'd see her put the facial bag in this cream. How did she change it? I heard my sister walking up the stairs. For one split second, I thought she might come in and apologize. I was always the first to apologize, always the first to do whatever she wanted. The more I sat in my bed thinking, the more I realized the woman might know a lot more about me than I anticipated. My sister got to the top of the stairs and I made a decision. If she came to the door, I'd put down whatever this was in this weird vial and I'd forget it. Ooh, chat, that's a little risky. But that was wishful thinking. Colleen strode past my door without a second thought, walked to her room and shut the door. Oh, that's awful. I feel so bad for Kara in this relationship, like being the sister who's uglier, being the one who always has to bow to your sister, like that's so rough. The woman's words echoed in my mind. Unwanted, unappreciated, unhappy. Maybe she was right. I untwisted the cap from the vial, and the sweet scent of the flowers from outside the woman's home wafted into the room. I took a deep breath, inhaling the delectable scent. I couldn't stop myself. The allure of the liquid in the vial was too delicious to ignore. It was warm, inviting, eager to be tasted. I took a sip and immediately regretted it. The sour taste was overwhelmingly tart and bitter, but I forced myself to swallow it. I sat still for a few seconds. Then I felt a wave of nausea. My stomach lurched and I fell onto the floor. I vomited and peed myself. Unable to control the heaves swelling through me, my heart began to pound, and I reached for the door and here, I needed help. I needed my mom. My bones cracked. My fingers twisted. Blood dripped from my eyes. I tried to scream, but nothing came out. I was silent. Only a feeble little groan echoed from me. I stared at my arms. Bubbles were radiating up from my skin and bones. My skin was peeling off, slouching onto the floor in gelatinous piles. The muscles beneath my skin writhed and contracted. A vague shining light glittered beneath my flesh. Blood clouded my vision as my hair began to fall out. My teeth clattered onto the floor and I covered my mouth, crying out loud as I swallowed a few and coughed on others. My body was melting. Then, a frigid cold seethed over me. My heart rate began to slow, and I collapsed on the carpet. The pain was excruciating, and I couldn't catch my breath. I was dying. I was sure of it. My chest radiated with pain. I tore my shirt open to see a flower tearing through breast tissue. In horror, I began to pull at it, hoping to rip it out. I could feel the vines growing through me, the roots curling around my organs. I was dying. Maybe I was growing. The woman's words slipped through my faded consciousness. Pretty to the teeth and bones. A sharp whistling pulsated through my mind, and I faded into darkness. What had I done? And that's the end of the fucking story. Horrifying, isn't it? There's more to the story, but that's what I'll tell you for now. I'll update you again. Oh, sorry. Let me know if you hear it from the witch in Greenwich. Hell, let me know if you can see her. I need to comment. I need this update before, oh, I can't type. I start to vomit and piss myself. This was amazing. 10 out of 10. Comment. Part 1? I'm so mad. That's the problem of reading comments quickly. How I feel right now, a great voice fell off my teeth. Me too. Holy hell, that transformation scene went from 0 to 100 fast. The images of her teeth clanking out while a flower is ripping through his top-tier body horror. Loved the stark twist on the fairies mythos. Can't wait for the next update. And then OP says, thank you so much. I was sweating bullets. I hope I paced it just right to have all hell break loose at the end. Thanks for reading. Hell broke loose at the perfect time, just like her teeth. Yes. Oh my god. This is amazing. What did you guys think of the story? Was that a good one for tonight? Should we call it here? I might have to, I'm thinking about this. I want to post this full thing on YouTube. I don't know if I'm allowed to say piss, vit, vomit, tits, gilf, fuck, train. What were the other bad words I said? I don't remember, honestly, but this was really good. Somehow, though, I still remember to censor every time. So go us, go team, go chat. Anyways, thanks you for watching. And what time is it? It's 4 a.m. so I should probably get some rest. Let's wrap this up. Any other comments before we kind of take a chill pill and I'm gonna go lay down in my bed? Oh, by the way, there are people on Twitch that live stream themselves sleeping. I'm gonna do that soon, just so you guys know. I think honestly we're gonna read scary stories in a stream and then we'll go to bed together. Does everybody love that idea? By 4 a.m. Geez, where are you from? I'm from Utah, but I immigrated over to Romania, home of Dracula stories. You go live on the other platform? Oh yeah, did you miss the 2 lives I did this week? I cannot believe you, Proxy. Wow! Proxy! Yeah, I do, I started doing spicy lives and I really liked it. It was really fun, but I don't know. I kind of want them to be special, you know? I'm Romanian and Polish, but I live in Chicago. That is so cool. It's so sick you're watching my stream. I gotta get my money up. Yeah. Get your bread up so I can get your dick up. Period. Let me inspire you to work hard so I can get you hard. You can do it. I love you. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys. Thank you for watching. I'm subbing tonight. Well, I would love that, but I'm not. I'm gonna go to bed after this chat. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even gonna check my messages. I might check like from my favorite people, but I'm a little tired. I don't think I can like get sexy tonight, to be honest with you. I'm a little exhausted. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this stream. This was so fun. And I want to start doing these daily. I'll keep notifications on. Hell yeah. Good job. Proud of you for that. I forgot how to end the stream, so one quick second. There we go. So thank you for watching. I love you all so much from the bottom of my heart. And I want to be the next Twitch streamer. You know, I'm gonna stream daily just because it's really fun for me. I really love it. I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for another just chatting and scary story.